support, but it's the color. You know, it's that golden side that really, gets you going. And once you put it on, especially in front of your home support, you're bound to flourish, you're bound to perform. And that's why it will be very difficult for Brazil, with all the pressure that they're talking about. I was reading Dani Alves the other day saying that, yes, we're not obsessed with winning the World Cup. And that is just to let off the pressure, because the people are demanding that they win it, and they're going to win it. Because to play for that country, to play in that squad is really the biggest call, the biggest thing that anybody can imagine. Because that's why for them, they just decided to select their 23 man on the spot and go on with the job, because they had an extra 23 that they might want to bring in.
Of course.
And at this particular moment in time, people are making claims to be part of the squad. Even veterans like Kaká, Ronaldinho, Robinho are all qualified to be part of that squad. But where do you stop and where do you start? But it's going to be a very interesting World Cup. Someone was telling me last week in my office that Brazil are going to be eliminated in the first round. I said, that's a calamity.
Yeah, that's a big calamity.
That's a calamity. That can happen.
Exactly.
You know. But for me, yes, they are favorites. I know that they are strong contenders, strong European contenders, and very credible for that matter. In Spain, Italy, Germany, Belgium for me are also a team to watch this year. Because of the quality and caliber of players in their ranks. You know, don't even rule out Argentina. You know, there you go.
No, I think Argentina are most people's favorite, second favorite to win the World Cup, because you see, South American teams, they are very, very strong when it comes to competing in their continent. And I wouldn't bet against Argentina, especially if Lionel Messi have a flawless World Cup, because most people are saying that Lionel Messi preserve his energy for this World Cup, because obviously he has a point of proof when it comes to his national team. So let's hope that Argentina also have a very, very wonderful World Cup. But, you know, there are Europeans who are also strong contenders. That is the likes of Germany, Spain. Belgium could be dark horses because of the caliber of players that they have. And they also have a point of proof here, because they have not qualified for a World Cup since the 2002 event in Korea, Japan. So they also have a point of proof. And they are under no pressure to win this tournament. And, you know, you are bound to perform well if you are not under any pressure. Like, I would agree with Musa here that Daniel Alves is saying that they are not obsessed. But hey, he is just trying to offset the pressure. But they are definitely obsessed, just like when Madrid was telling you that they were not obsessed to win the 10th Champions League, the decima they would call it in Spain. They were definitely obsessed. And after the final, the president, Florentino Perez, admitted as much that it was an obsession, and he is relieved that the obsession is gone. So Brazil are obsessed, especially they have not won a World Cup since 2002. So the least that the Brazilian fans will expect is for their team not to win this tournament.
Yeah, you can still call and have your say on the program. Let's look at the World Cup. You talked about Brazil naming their 23-man squad. Vicente Del Bosque named his squad as well this morning. And
but the squad is not incomplete. The Spanish squad. You know, Vicente Del Bosque want to wait until the deadline, that is Tuesday, because there are still doubts hanging over the fitness of Diego Costa as well as Juan Fran Torres. So we know that Jesus Navas, Alberto Moreno, and Iturraspe are not going to the World Cup, but there is still
Llorente and Negredo are all not in.
I don't think Negredo and Fernando Llorente will go to the World Cup. Vicente Del Bosque doesn't fancy this too much.
He asked them out. He's named his 23-man squad. Costa in, Llorente and Negredo out.
That is not a big gamble in having Costa in, as Simeone did. I mean, in the finals, it's the same thing that Suarez. You never know what can happen. I mean, in the game, and being involved in the Eurogate side. Is he going to recover fully? Is he going to be a liability? You can never tell.
Okay, let's look at. I wanted us to talk about that. We have some key strikers. We lost the caller. We have some key strikers who risk losing the World Cup.
Yes.
You understand? Diego Costa is one of them.
Radamel Falcao
is Luis Suarez you talk about, the man on fire at the moment.
Even Ronaldo.
Yeah, even Ronaldo is.
Rooney even.
Yeah. Okay. So, you know, what's the World Cup going to be? Let's say without these people.
No, you see, I mean, every World Cup, there is never a World Cup that has not had a big name casualty. There's never been.
Yeah, I think Brazil and Argentina are the favorites.
Brazil and
If you
Argentina.
come to Africa, I will say Ghana and Africa.
Are you saying that Ghana and Africa are going to win?
So who is...
Of course.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, hello.
But Africa also, you should thank them a lot.
Okay.
Oh, thank you very much.
All right.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we were talking about African participation, like he said. But we are talking about the strikers.
Yeah, big name casualties. Yeah, there's always been. And who wouldn't like to see, someone like Zlatan in the World Cup for Sweden? Because, he's a top class. What about, Radamel Falcao? For example, and he's proven himself this season, and we're hoping that we are going to see him, and many more. Suarez having that injury that probably might have ruled him out, but thank God he will be back fit. Ronaldo is not fully fit. You can never tell. You can never tell.
Yeah, I think Ronaldo is a serious doubt for this World Cup, as well as Radamel Falcao and Luis Suarez, who have undergone, knee surgeries, and it's going to be a big shame. Obviously, in the past, there are, like Musa rightly mentioned, big name casualties who missed out. But the way this World Cup is turning out, a lot of players are missing, and it's going to be a big shame because it is the biggest football gathering, single sports gathering, if you like, in the world. And you always want to see the best players performing in this tournament.
Absolutely.
So for them to miss out would be a big shame, a big shame.
One team that will be attracting a lot of interest, obviously, is England. As they do always in competition. What are their chances?
They're
in a tough group.
Tough group with Italy and Uruguay and the whole Costa Rica. They're in a tough group, but not as tough as you might not fancy their chances of coming out. Let me stick my neck out and pronounce that England, whatever happens, will come out. Will come out of a group because I think the new breed of players right now that Roy Hodgson was able to put together are really an exciting bunch who are willing and very much able to perform, because they are all proven players in the Premier League who have done extremely well and take on the wall. That is, can be on the world stage and really grind out results, because when they pushed Peru last night by 3-0 at Wembley, that's just a very big moral booster to show them that you can go and even do more. But there is no one in that squad that you would question. For me, the only person that I would not even have wished to play is Rooney, because Rooney, for example, is not fit, and that is a big doubt. But because of